to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful fresh ricotta spinach cannelloni. Yep, we're going to make everything from scratch except the cheese, of course. Right, 300 grams of Tipo 00 flour. Put that into a sieve, and I'm also going to add in a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to sieve that flour off. We want this to be a nice fluffy, really smooth type of pasta. I'm going to add in 3 eggs, whole eggs, not just yolks. We're just going to add in 3 eggs straight like that. I'm going to put that into my mixer and just give that a really slow mix up, just like that. Really simple. You could do this by hand. For me, it's a little bit easier to use the mixer, and everything's going to come together. If it seems a little bit crumbly, look, we can add in a teaspoon of water at a time, and we don't want to add much more than a tablespoon's worth, and we're going to keep checking that that dough as we go. And once we've got a dough that has come together, we're going to wrap that up in some cling film, just like that, and I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to leave that for anywhere between half an hour to an hour, and just let nature do its work. The flour, if it hasn't mixed through, will absorb all that moisture. Alright, here I've got 400 grams worth of crushed tomatoes. That's putting into a little food processor. A little bit of pepper to taste, probably about a teaspoon and a half's worth. I'm going to give that a quick blitz up, just like that, and I'm going to put that into a saucepan. Okay, pretty simple. Now I'm going to add in around about 3 cloves worth of garlic paste and another 400 gram can of tomato, and I'm going to blitz that up and put that into the pan as well. Alright, make sure we get all of the residual bits of tomato, garlic, and whatever else there is, and put that into the saucepan. 2 tablespoons worth of tomato paste concentrate. Okay, and these sachets to work out really good. I'm going to put that on a low heat and start heating that through. I'm going to cook that sauce off just a little bit. Won't take very long at all. Right, a little bit of oil into a pan, and I'm going to start adding in around about 4 cups, maybe 200 grams worth, if you want to measure it that way, of some baby spinach leaves. I'm also going to add in the equivalent to a clove of garlic. That goes in. I'm just going to use the paste this time around. Okay, and we're just going to let that cook down. We're going to let that wilt down, and it'll do its thing. Alright, as you can see, that has wilted down to not a lot at all, but that is packed full of massive spinach flavor. Right, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to let that come down to back down to a room temperature. So this is not a quick dish to make. I'm going to say that it takes a little bit of time. Right, I've got a bowl there, and I'm going to simply scrape out our spinach leaves, or our whittled down spinach, and put that straight into our bowl, just like that. And nice cold bowl, it'll help bring that spinach back down to a nice room temperature. Right, freshly ground black pepper to taste, and I'm going to add in a good dash of ground nutmeg. Yep, I'm just using the pre-bought stuff. Right, that goes straight in. Okay, very, very simple. Right, now we get in with the rest of our dish. I'm going to add in the zest of 1 lemon. Okay, that goes straight in just like that, and 3/4 of a cup of freshly ground Parmesan or Pecorino cheese. Right, that is up to you. I'm going to add in around about 200 grams worth of ricotta cheese. Right, fresh ricotta, that goes straight in just like that, and we can now start mixing all of that up. Right, very, very simple. Get the fresh ricotta, don't get the stuff in the tub that is too smooth and is not that nice. I'm going to add in 2 eggs, right, just like that, and we're going to mix all of that through. And as you can see, we've got a really nice, rich looking mixture going on right there. Right, really nice and simple, this one. Okay, so just keep mixing that through until all those ingredients combine, okay, for a better word. And if you haven't tried making your own cannelloni before, it's not that hard to do. It's just a little bit of a labour of love, and your guests will really appreciate the effort that you put into a dish like this. Alright, I've got a oven dish, right, and all I'm going to do now is simply ladle in some of that tomato puree that we made. I'm going to put that straight in on the bottom, just like that, and that's going to add a nice little barrier and extra flavour profile to our beautiful ricotta and spinach cannelloni dish that we're going to try and make. Make sure you get a little bit of tomato on the bench, otherwise you are not doing that correctly. Right, so let's give that a quick wipey wipe, and we can get on with the next stage of our dish. Alright, so I've made up some fresh pasta. It's as I've said, 300 grams of Tipo 00 flour, 3 eggs and a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to start putting that through a pasta roller. Look, I've got one of these mechanised versions. If you can't afford one of those, you can actually buy a hand crank version, a manual version, for as little as around about $30, and those things work out absolutely fine. It's just with me, my MS, I really struggle to work both at the same time. So we're going to roll out our sheets of pasta just like that, and we don't want to make it too thin. We want to give it a little bit of texture. I'm just going to top up the bottom of our oven dish just like that, and now we're going to be getting ready to start making up our little cannellonis. So here I've got my pasta sheet, my beautiful pasta sheet that we've just made up, and I'm going to lay some of our ricotta and spinach stuffing down on one side just like that, and all we have to do now is start rolling these up just like a spring roll, but we're not going to fold the edges in, we're going to leave the edges open. Right, roll that up just like that, give that a cut with a knife, and that can go straight in on top of our beautiful tomato sauce. Okay, so what we have to do now is just keep going with all the rest of our pasta sheets and filling just like that, and before you know it, your oven dish is going to be absolutely full of this beautiful flavour. Look at that, all those little cannellonis all in a row. I'm going to pour over the rest of our tomato sauce just like that. Really simple, and my oven is already sitting at 180 degrees, so I'm getting ready to go and finish this meal. Now, fresh pasta is not going to take very long to cook at all, believe it or not. And I'm going to put a little bit of some pizza type cheese straight over the top, just like that. Didn't have much there, so I'm going to top it off with a little bit of Mexican blend cheese just to make this thing really come together. Okay, really simple. You can also add in a little bit of pecorino or parmesan on the top of that. Right, I'll leave that one up to you. Alright, so we're going to give that a good sprinklage of cheese just like that. And if you haven't tried making something like this before, you can even use the pre-formed cannelloni shells if you need to. But there you go, you've got your own fresh homemade ricotta spinach cannelloni. Love to see you try and make this one at home. It tastes amazing and it's really satisfying to make, believe it or not. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell to be notified every time a new video goes up. And share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get another KP's Kingdom out there. Please leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, you want to learn how to make something European from scratch, just like this one, well, you need to come and join the family. My family, hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I'll do my ricotta and spinach cannelloni, and I will catch you next time. Bye.